Hi, I'm going to give an introduction to computers in this video. The main agenda which we are going to discuss in this video is what is computer, what are its main characteristics or features, and what are the types of computers. So what is a computer basically? A computer is an electronic machine that processes data to give information as an output. So why do you call computer as an electronic machine? Because it works on electronic components and uses electronic energy, isn't it? Which uses electricity to operate, and it has so many electronic components like what we see in this picture. It has a screen, it has a monitor, it has system unit or a CPU, or it also has speaker, keyboard, mouse, microphone, and so many other components which as a whole describe as a computer. So computer is so called an electronic machine which will process raw data to give information as an output. So what do you mean by a data or a raw data? Data is nothing but a collection of raw facts, figures or instructions which do not have much meaning. But what is an information? Information is that process set of raw data, that is raw collection of data which is processed as a form which human being can understand. That is known as information. So computer gives information as output through different output devices. Okay. Now, what are the main characteristics of or the features of a computer? So the first thing is speed. So computer is basically operating in a very high speed and can perform very many functions within a short period of time. So they can perform a much complicated task much faster than a human being. So human being basically will not perform a complicated task in a very short period, but computers can do so. The speed of a computer is always measured in fractions of second, and the speed will always depend or will be linked usually to the technologies that are used to build it. Say for example, if I say in first generation computers, what was the technology used? It was vacuum tubes or vacuum tubes. Okay, so vacuum tubes will consume a lot of energy and the speed will be lesser. But in case of second generation, they used transistors and it was much more better than the first generation computers and so on. So that is all about speed. If I talk about accuracy, the second feature of computer is accuracy. It always gives you accurate answers and will never make mistakes. Okay, so it will not take much long to give you an answer according to your instructions. That is why accuracy is a main feature of a computer. Thirdly, no IQ. Computers are not having any IQ. Like you measure IQ for human beings, but you cannot measure IQ for computers. Diligence. So what do you mean by diligence? These computers can perform any number of tasks for long period of time, and this will not become tired like human beings. So that is why it is called, it can perform any work continuously without getting tired or bored. Okay, the same work can be performed again and again, over and over, but like human beings will get bored, but computers will not get. There is no feeling for the computer. That is the next characteristics. There is no feeling for the computers because it's a machine. What's the next characteristics? It is logical. It always performs logical functions. So next feature which is mentioned is automation. So computer is an automatic device. So this is because once you are giving an instruction and it is guided by these instruction, it will carry on its job. Until it is complete, it will carry on its job automatically. So that is why it is a main feature of computer. Then if I speak about reliability, you can always rely upon to produce the correct answer. Only when you give the correct instruction to the computer, it will give you a correct answer. So It is basically based on your instruction that whether you get an accurate answer or not. Next is it is versatile and the storage. Storage, if you speak about the storage, it consists of a large amount of storage. It can store a large amount of data and instructions, and it can be used for future uses also. So these are the main characteristics of a computer. Next, what are types of computer? What all types of computers are available in our society? So there are analog computers, there are digital computers, mainframe computers, microcomputers, mini computers and supercomputers. So let us discuss all these computers in a detailed manner. Analog computer. What is an analog computer? Analog computer measures and answer the questions by the method of how much. The input data is not a number, in fact a physical quantity like temperature, pressure, speed or velocity. So you always get an answer for the question how much in analog computer. You can see a picture of analog computer in this side. So in this analog computer, you always have signals that are continuous, that is 0 to 10. Okay, and accuracy 1% approximately. You cannot completely rely upon analog computers, and because it is all based on the signals, and it is having a very high speed, and output is also very continuous. But their time is wasted in transmission time. It takes a lot of transmission time, but it has high speed and the output will also get continuously. That is all about analog computer. Next is digital computer. Digital computers counts and answers the question by the method how many. Analog computer was all about how much. Here you will talk about how many. The input data is represented by a number. These are used for logical and arithmetic operations. So usually we use computers for logical and arithmetical operations. So that is a type of digital computer. And here the signals are two level, that is 0, 5 to 5. Okay. So it is two level. There it was from 0 to 10. Okay. Here accuracy is very limited or unlimited. Sorry, it was accuracy is unlimited. Now low speed sequential as well as parallel processing. So it has a very low speed and has a parallel processing. So output here is also continuous but obtained when computation is completed. It will not give you the continuous output, but it will give you the output only when the computation is completed. So this is all about digital computers. Next is microcomputers. So microcomputers are the smallest computer system. Their size range from calculator to desktop size. So there are different sizes of microcomputers. Its CPU is microprocessor, and it is also known as grandchild computer. It has another name which is known as grandchild computer. So application, you can use these microcomputers as personal computers, multi-user system, and in offices also you are using microcomputers. So in our day-to-day life we are using microcomputers much more. Okay, next is mini computers. So these are small general purpose systems. They are generally more powerful and most useful as compared to microcomputers. So mini computers are also known as mid-range computer or child computer. So where all you use mini computers is the departmental systems, network servers, work group systems and so on. So it is different from microcomputer because it is used as a general purpose system. Okay. And mainframe computers. What are mainframe computers? Mainframe computers are those computers that offer fastest processing and greater storage area. So comparatively with comparing to other computers, this has faster processing and greater storage area. The word mainframe comes from the metal frames. That is, it is also known as father computer. So it uses metal frames for the components of computers, and that is why it is known as mainframe computers. So where all these mainframe computers are used, if you say, it is a host computer and central database servers. These type of computers are used as servers to other computers like mini and micro computers. So central server will be always a mainframe computer. Okay, what is supercomputer? Supercomputer is something like computers which are designed for specific job. Okay, specific scientific job like weather forecasting and artificial intelligence. It is a very large type of computer which is available in weather forecasting or any research and development areas. So this is known as a grandfather computer. Which was the father computer? It was mainframe computer. Supercomputer is known as grandfather computer. So these are the different types of computers that are available. In the next class, we will discuss about different generations of computers and how it all works. Thank you.